Hey y'all, I'm here to update you guys on what's been going on. Today is October 18th. It has definitely been a minute since I posted, but I'm here and I'm back and I'm better. Press-ons on one nail, none on the other. I mean, it's just my life in a nutshell right now. It's just a lot going on, but I'm always making it work. But I'm just so joyed. Like, I feel good right now. I just came back from a women's event, a women's Bible study at this church. I attend Cleft of the Rock Church, and I just came back from the women's Bible study. It's the Lace Ministry.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on.
Say hey, Chuck. So beautiful in here. Breast cancer awareness. You get to walk. It's so beautiful. And we celebrated the breast cancer awareness. We had guest speaker Dr. Cleveland come. She's an OBGYN. She spoke with us about our breast. They had some good testimonies about some surviving breast cancer ladies, and it was powerful. It was good. It was just what I needed to keep me motivated throughout the week. It's what I needed. I needed to hear that. I love to hear people's testimonies about God, and I admire people and their resilience. It's just so inspiring when you see how resilient others are. It really just gives you that push and that motivation, and it reminds you about that you are on the right path. So I really enjoyed that. And y'all, just to keep in mind, because you know what? Oh, this is a little off topic, right? Because I go on TikTok, and I know right now they have like this whole trend going, like you post your picture up and basically like you're looking for friends, and like you'll put like whatever state or what city you in. And I'm just here to remind the girlies, if you don't have a lot of friends and you're looking for friends, put yourself out there. You go to church, go to a women's Bible study. They have a lot of great women at the women's Bible study. You meet you some friends at Bible study. Whether you want to the food bank, right? Go volunteer at the food bank. You're gonna meet some nice people at the food bank. You want to meet people where you already know y'all have some type of interest. You know, y'all could already relate on something, rather than just meeting random people who want to hang out and have fun. So just be intentional about the environment that you place yourself in, because wherever you go, as long as you're open to it, you will make friends. And you don't want to make any kind of random friend. You want to make good friends that have good foundations, that you have things in common with. So like I said, whether you go to a women's Bible study, you go to a women's conference by yourself, whether you volunteer at the food bank, whether you go do a Zumba or aerobics class, just be intentional about where you place yourself when you're thinking about making friends. Okay, on a different note, right? So all about pharmacy school, right? So today I am on fall break. I'm on fall break, feeling good. Yeah. Like, I'm on fall break. Fall break is very short. It's not long-lived at all. Fall break started on Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, and of course we got Saturday and Sunday. But here's the kicker. When we go back to school, we got a final on Tuesday. Like, they always be like, hey, you on break, but when you come back, you got finals. It just kind of be a little it'd be a little wonky. Because, they tell you to have a great time, but it's like, you still need to be studying. Which is great, because I don't have to study as hard as I usually do, since I have some extra days. I could kind of spread out my studying. But other than that, a lot has happened. A lot has happened, right? I had my women's event. Your quarterly dose of health and empowerment. I'm gonna go ahead on and roll those clips in.
And sigh it out through your mouth. And now tuck your feet, relaxing your head, your back. May feeling here.
It was wonderful, right? The space was just serene. I created that environment where we could relax, let our guards down, and really just be present. We did some yoga, we did the affirmation cards, we asked intelligent questions. I do need to get my little box because it was one particular question that was really, really, really good that I liked and that I had to answer, and I'm gonna answer it here for you guys. Hey, you have a good day too, bye. Okay, y'all, I had to put it on pause because I wanted to go get my card set. This is my card set called Reflect. And I use it for my women's group, just so we can have intellectual conversations. And the one that I got was, am I being effective or just busy? And this was really good, right? Because it made me think about, all I do is pharmacy, guys. So it made me think about my studying with pharmacy, right? Am I being effective when I'm studying, or am I just studying for 1,000 hours a day? Like, sometimes we just really have to be smart and intentional about the way that we study. And that is something that I have learned through the ups and downs, right? And that's something that I have been able to conquer, how to study effectively. So I can study from 1 to 2 hours and it just really be effective. And I do that for about 2 to 3 times throughout the day, study between 1 to 2 hours, and it's so effective rather than me just busy studying, just studying just because, just studying 8 hours a day, not even retaining information. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I need to work out. It's just busy. Okay. Another card that was really good that one of the ladies got was, which people give me energy? Which people take it away? And this one was really funny too, because it was funny, but then it wasn't, because she says, my family gives me energy. And then she said, which people take it away? She was like, oh, my family take it away too. So that was just, it was a little funny. It was like a little aha moment. But if you guys want to do a self-reflection question, I'll go ahead on and post it at the bottom of the screen. This is the card set that we did for my women's group. And we just really had a good time. The yoga was amazing. Some ladies they wanted to stay asleep on the bed. And I said, baby, we have to get the program going. We had food, we had laughs, I had color sheets. We did a little bit of coloring. It was just all about relaxing and being present. You know, so we colored. It's one thing about coloring. You just got to focus on staying in the lines. I enjoy coloring. So that was something we did. And it was really just about wellness. It was about your wellness. It was about 1.5 hours. And that was great. I was able to do it. I did it well. And I'm so proud of myself because I really take pride in being a good steward of what God has given me. You know, I always talk about that all the time. So I was very proud that I did that. It wasn't a lot of numbers, but I still went hard as though it was. Still had plenty of food. Decorations all out. You know, it was serene. It was a vibe. It was like I had the jazz music playing. Like, it was a vibe. So I'm very proud of myself. That always lift my cups it always lift my cup when I know I'm being obedient. Okay, next thing that you miss, honey. I had a birthday. My birthday was October 9th. And I'm going to go ahead on and insert some clips from my birthday.
It's my birthday. Yeah. It's my birthday. Yeah. It's my birthday. Yeah. It's my birthday. Turn me up. Turn me up. Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah.
God, you guys are just. Oh, dang. Y'all, I'm so loved here. This is
Yeah, do you want to be?
Happy birthday to you.
Chat, chat to you. Chat, chat, chat. Happy birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños, querida, querida Federica. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. I'm gonna do some fishing.
And it hurts. And there was a bug
I've been
on
told you
there.
to stop throwing that rock.
Oh. That cat.
I'm gonna do some fishing. Y'all, my birthday was just, it was so beautiful. Like, okay, I made 35, right? But I woke up different. At 35, y'all, I really woke up different because I'm not even gonna lie. My husband spoils me. But like, so usually on my birthday, I'm a real big diva. Like, where's my breakfast? It's my birthday. Yes, like, I'm all about y'all cater to me. But it was something about when I woke up that morning, and when I wake up early like that, between 3 and 4 in the morning, like I really just had this revelation, right? And I felt like God just poured his spirit into me, and I was just like overjoyed and grateful about all the little things, you know, and like I was emotional. I was emotional at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I tapped my husband on the shoulder like, babe. And he was like, happy birthday. And I was like, I'm just feeling so emotional right now. And he was just like, what? And, you know, he thought he did something wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. But I was just telling him how, you know, I'm just appreciative and I'm grateful for the, you know, the position that I am in. And, you know, I told him a lot of things that I am grateful about and I'm thankful and that I love about him. He said that filled his cup to all the things that I told him. I'm not going to go into detail. Things that I was just so grateful for. Mind y'all, we are in government shutdown. We don't know when we're going to get paid. My car in the shop. They're really telling us it's about to be about $2,000-$3,000 to get it out the shop, depending on what we want to fix on it at this moment. But I mean, my husband was still like, you know, what you want to do for your birthday? Anything particular that you want? And I don't know, it was really just the little things like that. Just, you know, he was still asking me basically what I wanted for my birthday. I appreciate the support that I have, that even if he don't want to support me, he is supporting me because that's what I have asked of him. And he's doing it, and he's doing it greatly. He's doing it with a smile on his face. He just totally stepped up to the plate because I'm not able to do as much as I was doing before. So a lot of the cooking and the cleaning, I just really... If it happened, it happened. If it don't, it don't. It's really just the way it goes. But he picks up the pieces, you know. Cook. No, I lie. Not cook. Clean, you know, bring the kids to school. He's just really been stepping up to the plate and supporting me the way that I need to be supported. And I really, really appreciate that. And I love that so much. But, you know, he also reminded me, too, of how hard I have worked for this, that, you know, this just didn't happen by coincidence. You know, he also reminded me of how much I'm a hard worker I am and how I'm so deserving. So that just, you know, really felt good. We was really filling each other's cup that morning, and it's beautiful. Just wanted to put that in because I know I didn't go into super detail, but I wanted to still give y'all a little more of like how in-depth it was. Yeah. And then I went to school. Y'all, went to school, you know, they just went all out for me. I had balloons, I had cake, I had cupcakes, I had gifts. They took me eat out for lunch. I went eat out for lunch. Then we came back, went right back to class. Like, my classmates are so kind. Just so kind and so loving. And then per my request, I was like, hey y'all, my birthday is gonna be on this day. If y'all want, I said y'all can wear pink to support me in my birthday. And majority of the class wore pink. So I was just overwhelmed. And one of my friends wrote me a card. Let me get it. Okay. I'm just full of surprises today. Okay. Mind y'all, when I come on here, I really don't know where I'm going. I just get on here and I kind of talk. Okay, so this card came from one of my classmates. Hey girl, hey. I'm going to read this to y'all. Happy birthday, my friend. Love you lots. Here's to an amazing friend, a great mother, and most importantly, one of the greatest people I have ever had the chance to meet. These gifts, decorations, lunches, and everything else could never fully show how much we appreciate you. You're truly someone I look up to and aspire to be like, a girl boss. And I was just like, my husband gave me this card. And happy birthday, my love. You deserve all the joy in the world and so much more on your special day. From the moment we met back in high school to where we are now, I've cherished every memory, every decision, and every moment we've shared as a team. I wouldn't trade any of it for the world. You're such a special person, kind, strong, full of heart, and I'm so lucky to call you mine. I hope this year brings you everything you've ever wished for and countless reasons to smile. It still make my eyes water, right? So, I don't know. I think I'm like a words of affirmation girl now, but this was just so beautiful, y'all. This is like from October 9th. Today is October 18th, and like this still, yeah, it was still so good. Birthday was just, it was an experience, you know, just to be loved. I even gave a speech in class, and I told my whole class, you know, because they sang happy birthday, I told my whole class, I was like, I do not take sitting in this seat next to y'all every single day for granted. Like, I don't take it for granted. And if somebody would have asked me 35 years ago where I would have been, and to find out, baby, I'll be sitting in pharmacy class, like, you wouldn't be able to get me to believe that. And I just, you know, I gave them their flowers too, because I really appreciate them. And I also gave them some words of encouragement, just explaining to them that, like in a pharmacy, we have the term that we say when you have medication error, right? We're human, is when it's going to happen. Somewhere, somehow, the medication error is going to happen in the pharmacy. It's just a matter of when. And that was the analogy I used to them, just to explain it comes a point in time in your life where you lose yourself. It just happens. It just happens no matter how hard you try to run away from it. It comes a point in time where you lose yourself. And I just told them that I was just so grateful to be here because I was able to find myself again, you know, with, you know, getting married so young and being a mom, you get wrapped up in that. And, you know, the journey is like you get off a course, but I'm just so happy that I found my way back because, mind you, y'all, years ago, and I'm going to go ahead on and insert another clip. Okay. This was me as a pharmacy tech. I can't think of the year right now, but it's going to pop up on the screen. And I was talking about being a pharmacist. Right now, baby, we in 2025 and I'm actually doing it. So yeah, so that's what I was basically telling them, that it's going to come a point in time where you lose yourself, but don't give up. You know, keep striving. I said, you got to find yourself again. I said, I'm so happy that I'm here and I can say that right now. And I said some other stuff, but yes. So I think this is pretty much gonna wrap up this video. I'm gonna keep you guys posted. Hell month is just about over. When I go back, I have finals on Monday. I'm feeling good about it. I'm probably gonna make all B's. I'm a B girl, you know, I never really strive for A. That would just I'll have to put in way too much time. So I definitely usually strive for a B, and I'm on the right track, making all B's. And yeah, still taking Spanish in pharmacy. I was supposed to open up with a little Spanish phrase. I forgot to do that, but I'm just so excited. I'm happy to be here. I had a great time at this women's Bible study. I'm kind of thinking about studying right now, but I may hold off on it. I'm gonna take my kids to the fair. Me and my husband. Cornerstone Church is throwing it's called the Fall Fest Feast 2025, and they usually have rides. All the rides are free. You don't have to pay, but you do have to pay for food, so we're probably gonna eat before we get there. But yeah, I'm gonna just spend some time with my family and create more and more memories. So love y'all. I'm gonna keep y'all posted. I'm gonna keep y'all updated, but your girl is back on the roll. You can't keep me down for too long. So I'm feeling good, and I just want to keep inspiring y'all, keep y'all motivated. Whatever program you in, just don't give up. All you got to do is not give up. And I'm a living testimony. So see you guys soon. Bye.